Hi, welcome back to the channel. We're on the rebuild of the Kawasaki W800. If you remember last time, one sec, I destroyed this. Trying to get it back on. It's a damper, takes out a little bit of vibration from the headlight brackets and the indicator bracket. They're not common and not easy to get hold of. However, I have got one. I ran around ages trying to find this. Turns out this is the only one in the UK that's known about, so I bought it. It wasn't cheap. It's already added to the list, but I'll put the price on later on when we tot up what we've done today. Also has arrived is my brand new front mudguard. Fender, whatever you want to call it. Genuine Kawasaki part. We'll get that on today. My mate's coming through. I know I keep saying this, but he is coming through. He's sent me a text saying he's on the way. I'm going to get the other fork on, get the mudguard on, get the wheel on, hopefully try and get the bars on. Never liked the original ones, got these. I'm hoping that this distance here is not too much for the throttle cable. If it is, I'll have to order another pair that are a low rise. These are a medium. Hopefully you're watching this and learning from my mistakes so you don't make them. So I think for moments what I'm going to do is just take this headlight cover off, which I still need to get delivered. That's going to be middle of December, something like that. I have ordered a replacement one that'll be here in a couple of days, but it's not a genuine one and it doesn't look very good. But it'll get me back on the road and save me a lot of money in parking, so it's cheaper to do that than to keep paying for parking for the car. So hopefully by the end of this episode, forks on, mudguard on, front wheel on, handlebars on, all switchgear swapped over. And then basically we're just waiting for that headlight to go on. There are a couple of little parts I still need to replace, but they're a wish list, not a must list. In particular that gear lever changer, get that done. Alright, so stick around. Hope you enjoy the episode. I'll film what I can. My mate don't like being filmed. But I'm going to do all this, so we might end up holding camera. Alright, let's get on. So in order to get the fork up through the bottom and top stanchion, I need to fill it through there, but I'm not doing it as I did last time where I broke it. So I'm going to undo this nut here, and there's one there to free the headlight. There it is, that one here. Take this off, get this off, take that away. That front will be free, then I can drop that down onto the fork and done. Okay, easy enough. Left and right indicators are colour coded, so as I'm sat on the bike, the right one is grey, the left one is black, so they'll be easy to connect up and point to the right direction. So we're ready to get that fork stanchion back in. I'm going to leave the headlight ball on. It turns out I didn't need to take that off. I'm just going to clean up that indicator bracket fork cover just while we wait for my friend to turn up. Yeah, that feels okay, that. Yeah, so bars are on. My friend's here helping me fit these. Hopefully all this will reach with the cables. If not, I'll just have to get some low rise ones. Forks done, front wheel in, brake on. Just now waiting for the headlight to come. Hopefully all these will work. Great stuff. Let's get these switch gear on and see if we can make this work. Okay, a couple of days have passed. The front end of the bike, still need to get the handlebars. The ones I've got are wrong, so I've ordered some new ones. They should be here this week, which means the next video this bike should be completed. Yay! I tell you, it takes a lot longer than I anticipated, mainly because of me messing around, not wanting to just fork out and buy the stuff and get it here and do it all in a day or two. But actually getting the things, the damper that I destroyed, this, I was lucky to get one. There was one in the country. There was none in the stores of Kawasaki at Japan, but I got one. And it wasn't cheap, and I wanted to ensure that I got this without it getting lost in the post. So I paid extra for a UPS delivery for it, so that I was guaranteed to get it, because without this, bike would be sat there until January, February, until Japan, Kawasaki, makes them. So I was lucky to get one. So, well, how much was that? I can tell you how much it was with postage. £12.14. I know. The forks are on. Completed. Front wheel in, front mudguard on. Front fender, whatever country you're from. How much was it to get the fork straightened? Plus they gave them a service. £130, which I don't think's bad. Because the forks weren't broken, they weren't flat spots or anything like that. They were just slightly bent, so they managed to get them straightened. It's a lot cheaper than 512 quid or whatever it was I priced it up for new stanchions, fittings, seals and a service. The forks needed servicing anyway. I reckon that would have been about 50 quid, so let's put that there, 50 quid. So we've got front wheel in and sorted. Front fork cover, that's now on. Fitted. That was £74 for that chrome fork cover. Foot peg's done. Headlamp ball is here. It's arrived now. An original blue one from Japan. Took 6 weeks. Not sure if I'm going to put that on the bike because the glass on the original headlight is damaged and I need to replace that. But I actually don't like it, so I've bought an LED one and an LED casing to go around it, so I'll put that on the bike and we'll see what it looks like. If it doesn't look good, I'll put the original one on with the original headlamp for now and just order a new headlamp. I need to order one anyway if I'm going to resell the bike, get it back to original. So headlamp ball we're leaving for now. Chrome surround, I've already got that as well, but I'm leaving that for now. Clutch lever complete. That is now on and on the bike. It was £12 for the lever and I think it was £18 for the adjuster. The rest of where it clamps onto the bars was fine, so I didn't need that. What did I say? £12, £18, £20, 30 quid. Brand new. Oops. 30 quid. Handlebars. Although they're on the bike, they're not staying on the bike. I do like them. They're just too high for all the cables and everything else. They all have to be rerouted, not going through the proper areas. So I'm sacking them bars off. New ones are on the way with a lower rise. I'll price that up when it's finished. Front fender on. I managed to get a brand new one. The price of that front fender, I did shop around. I did learn a valuable lesson, is to look for things with part numbers. So if you're trying to rebuild a bike, find the part number. Don't be looking like what I was doing for front fender Kawasaki w800. It takes you everywhere. It takes you to loads of them available. Cheapest one I found that route was 203 quid. However, when I found out the part number, I did a part number search, and the cheapest one I found, genuine, was 152 quid. So it's like 50 quid cheaper just for searching the part number, so I've been doing that since. Left mirror, we've got the mirrors that are new, and I've already mentioned headlamp glass, fly screen, dampers done, stanchions done, so we're nearly there. All I basically need to do now is wait for my mate to come and help, put those front bars on. I'm going to drill those because they've got little nipples on the throttle side where it gets into the bar, so that when you turn in the throttle doesn't twist as well. They're not just clamped on, they've got a nipple that goes in, so we're going to do that. When my front headlamp bowl arrives, I'm going to get that front headlamp on, so that that's already done. I can do that. And grips, which I've already got because I had to buy a spare set, so I had all those already. So we're nearly there. I'm kind of hoping next week this will be back on the road and everything will be hunky-dory. There's a couple of when I'm done, we'll add it all up and see how much I spent in total. Probably not as much as I was anticipating, which is good. There's a couple of things that I needed to do while I was doing this. That was one, to get a front tyre, and to get the forks serviced, so it saved me doing that. So £150 of it really don't count towards the add-up because I was going to do those anyway. So if you want to see this bike on the road, you want to see the next episode and when we're done, hit subscribe, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. Helps me out to let me know if I should be doing anything more like this. History stuff is on its way. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. Yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Take care, ride safe. It's very cold in England at the moment, wherever you are. Hope it's a lot better than it is here. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.